What's up, guys? Today we're gonna be doing something pretty cool for Rocco. I think he's gonna enjoy it a bunch. Probably wondering why there's an RC car here. Well, around here there's a nice chunk of jackrabbits, but they're hard to find right about now. And he's at 10 months old, and this is when we really want him to be locked in on his training, see as many rabbits as we can. We haven't been seeing that many rabbits. He's had a few chases. He's had a bunch of chases. He's gotten a lot better. He's come a long way. But I figured why not create a artificial jackrabbit so we can really focus in on the training whenever we want it. Get him used to the sharp cuts and the fast acceleration. And we went and got this little guy. Not too big. Pretty quick, like 27 miles per hour, which has to be close to what a rabbit can do. And then we also went and got this jackrabbit. My plan is to go get a jackrabbit the human way, put a lot of its fur and stuff inside there so it can get used to the scent, Well, he knows the scent of jackrabbits already. He's seen a couple. But then we're going to mount that right there on that RC car. Just like that. So it smells like a jackrabbit running, looks like a jackrabbit running. I don't know, put it in some tall grass and just let it sit there, have him tracking it. As soon as he catches the scent and starts looking, take off with it and watch him chase, cut, get him used to chasing. And once he chases, when he gets close, we want him to grab the jackrabbit up off the top. So it's not going to be super securely attached, but enough to where it won't come off while it's running. It'll just look like a little jackrabbit scooting along. Yep. I think he's going to have a blast with it. What do you guys think? Sounds like something you'd be interested in watching. Don't forget to subscribe, because we're not going to do the whole chase video now. We have his battery charging, everything getting ready. So I'm going to get the whole prep set up and everything done. And then we'll get him out there in the field and shoot him chasing it, or shoot him chasing it up and down the street, just to see if he enjoys it, just to see if he will chase it like a real rabbit. So smash that subscribe button, Let me know if you enjoy the content, if you think this is a good idea. I think my dog is going to love it. I guess you just have to subscribe and see, because I will be uploading a video of him chasing it as soon as we're done. First things first, we're going to do the back legs. They're a little longer, probably easier to get on there with a couple of zip ties. Now I'm not going to do it tight enough to where the rabbit won't come off, but he's going to have to actually grab the rabbit to get it off. He's not just going to be able to put it in his mouth and it fall off, or bump it and it fall off. He's going to have to work for it. So this will help him too with the trying to grab something while running full speed, because that's not something, that's not something that just comes naturally for dogs, grabbing something while running full speed. I've seen dogs run into stuff. I've seen dogs miss and grab the wrong thing. I was playing fetch with my dad's rottweiler actually when I was a kid, and my cousin was there. And when I threw the stick, he missed the stick and grabbed my cousin's arm. I actually got in a lot of trouble for that day. I was really young, but yeah. So accuracy of their mouth, like mouth-eye coordination is something they really need to work on. And I didn't know that. I thought it was just natural. So now I know. You can see that too, like if you just bounce a tennis ball on the ground and your dog goes for it, the first few times he's going to miss, or it's going to bounce off the top of his lip and go the other way. So it's something that really needs to be worked on. That way when he does catch up to a rabbit, he knows what to do. He knows he has to grab it and hold on tight. Let me see. It's like, I don't know if any of you guys ever seen Twisted Metal, but this is like the axel version of a rabbit. So he's really going to have to yank on it to get it off. See, I can pick it up, but if he grabs it, it's coming off. Now let me reset that zip tie. We'll get the batteries charged up and we'll get him out there and see how it works as far as training wise. You know, I'm just trying new things, trying to finally fine tune him in. That way he cuts instead of waiting till the last second to cut with the rabbit. I want him to almost anticipate it. And as the rabbit starts to fade right, he starts to fade right first. So they kind of, and then he pushes it back that way. I want him to get used to that. If you can keep a rabbit going straight, chances are it'll just try to drop down and hide when you get too close. And I think that's when he'll get him. But if you let that rabbit cut, zig and zag, it could be going freaking 30 miles an hour this way, and then in no time at all, 30 miles an hour this way, and your dog's just like, what the hell? So you got to get him used to it. I'd rather get him used to it at home on an artificial rabbit than in a field, and he loses the whole interest in the live catch. So subscribe. You know, share the content if you think it's good. Tell your friends about it. I think we're going to have a blast this summer training Rocco up to be one of the best jackrabbit dogs around. Well, besides King, my old dog, he really used to get to it. Like, he lived for jackrabbit hunting. If any of my friends owned a regular rabbit, he couldn't be around it. Put it like that. All right, well, go ahead and get this finished back up and let the batteries charge. I got a couple batteries for it, so when I'm out in the field, I don't have to stop with this and go home right after the first battery. I'll let them run through a couple of them, really get the hang of it, and start our training. All right, guys. Catch up with you soon. You'll see us out in the field chasing the axel rabbit. That sounds like a good name for it. The axel rabbit. Zip tie those front feet back down. Would your dog chase it? All right, guys, subscribe, share.